Omar Zizi, good morning. What brings you to Al Tamimi today, and what excites you most about this opportunity for collaboration?
Good morning. What brings me to Al Tamimi Dubai is to announce that I will be the new partner, head of the Casablanca office, and I will bring my team with me to Al Tamimi. So we'll be no longer collaborating with Al Tamimi. We'll member of Al Tamimi.
Firstly, huge congratulations on this. And from your perspective, tell us, why is this the right moment for this to happen, for this move, and what role are you going to play in supporting this expansion in Morocco?
I think it's the right moment for many reasons. Personally speaking, we collaborated with Al Tamimi, so we learned to know each other. And I think it's definitely important to make this partnership after this period where we learn each other. But it's also a good moment, I guess, for because there are a lot of investment coming from UAE, GCC countries into Morocco. So economically, politically, Morocco is attracting a lot of investors, and also in the other way, Moroccan companies are also investing a lot in the UAE and in the GCC region. So we are positioning Al Tamimi Casablanca as a natural firm to assist those clients.
So it's the right time, the right people, the right firms have come together, which is very exciting. Now tell us this, Morocco's often described as a gateway to West Africa and a bridge between Europe and the Arab world. How can a partnership like this leverage Morocco's strategic position to offer clients the seamless cross-border legal services that are required?
I think it's perfectly natural. Morocco, given its geographical situation, is a gate for Europe, for Africa. Morocco is traditionally a civil law country, so there is a natural understanding of civil law countries, especially in Africa, OWADA countries. So Morocco positions itself as a gateway between all these countries, and we will try to deliver unique legal assistance by combining our local expertise and also the Al Tamimi footprint in this region.
And let's talk about that footprint. So you have your firm, which has a great footprint and positioning in Morocco and the Francophone Africa. And then you have Tamimi, who have a pan-regional reach across the MENA region. So when the two worlds come together, tell me what that looks like in terms of complementing each other.
I think we are perfectly complementary, as you explained it in your question. We try to provide our local expertise in these French-speaking countries, in these African-speaking countries, in these countries which are extremely business-oriented, and also to deliver services which are compliant with international standards, like the standards that are met in the other Al Tamimi offices.
So Omar, tell us what a joint collaboration is going to look like between yourselves and Al Tamimi. Talk me through joint mandate, knowledge sharing, client onboarding. How's that going to work?
We will bring our local expertise in civil law like Morocco, with some legal regulatory constraints, with I would say the Al Tamimi footprint and knowledge. And we will try to deliver local legal assistance, which will be in the international legal law standards. So we will make this combination between our expertise on the field and also our understanding of the client's requirement for an international law firm.
So your clients will get a seamless service bringing together the best of both worlds.
Yeah, hopefully.
You advise both large international groups and high potential startups on cross-border growth, from M&A to corporate formation and fundraising. What advice would you give today to foreign investors or multinationals who are entering the Moroccan market now?
They definitely need to be assisted on the ground because even if Morocco is trying to attract foreign investors by providing tax incentives, subsidies, it is important to know how practically how it works. Morocco, you have to be trilingual. You have to understand these foreigners who speak most of the time English, speak with the CEOs in Morocco who most of the time speaks French, and also speak with the administrations. In Morocco administration, you will speak with them either in the Arabiya al-Fusha, which is our dialect in Morocco, and all the decisions, court decisions and authorization are delivered in Arabic. So basically it's one example of how it works on the field in Morocco. So if you are not assisted by someone who's trilingual, you may have difficulties to establish yourself.
I think that's absolutely correct, that any jurisdiction you go in, you need to have the expertise on ground, the know-how and how to do things, which is why the collaboration is so great between Tamimi and yourselves, because you hit the ground running. You're already there, there's a great footprint. You've worked across sectors such as healthcare, banking, insurance and tech. What do you see is the most legal demand and cross-firm synergy between GCC investors and the Moroccan French-speaking or trilingual-speaking African markets?
I think that as Morocco will host some major events like the Football World Cup in 2030, there are a lot of ongoing projects relating to tourism, a lot of projects relating to construction. So all these fields attract a lot of investors, but there is also a lot of investment in renewable energy because there is a real political willingness to develop these renewable energies. No, I think that Morocco is the place to be for all the sectors, especially now because there are these tremendous ongoing projects which drive all the economy.
So watch this space with Morocco. Yeah. You've talked already and touched on how local expertise is important, and I agree, in any jurisdiction. What do you think are the biggest regulatory challenges or hurdles that international law firms would face in establishing in Morocco?
Okay, I think that we have to distinguish between before they establish and after they establish and their day-to-day operations. Morocco is a civil law country, so before they establish, they have to get some lot of authorizations. So they definitely need advice on this type of authorizations and also the sanctions if you do not have these authorizations. And then you have also to be assisted on the ground and on your day-to-day activities, just to above, I would say, the legal requirements. It's very important to understand the mindset of the authorities, of the HR, and our role is also is to provide legal assistance, but also to give business-focused advices on these aspects.
You've talked to us about renewable energy as an area that's growing in Morocco. Tell me about other areas that are likely to accelerate in the next 3 to 5 years, so fintech, digital infrastructure. Where do you think the legal landscape is going in Morocco?
As I said, I think that all the fields are covered by this new investment, new renewable energy, all tourism projects. but there are also insurance, education, health tech. There is a real political willingness to develop all the services in Morocco.
Now, you have quite a decorated career. You began with major international law firms such as Allen & Overy, Casablanca. You also worked in Paris. How does that experience and mindset help you when you co-founded KZ and Partners, and also now the future and the collaboration?
I think it was a fantastic experience to gain knowledge on the clients, on what they're expecting from us as lawyers. I understood and acquired, I would say, this mindset of the lawyer, of this international lawyer, with this way to work, which fits with international law firms. So we understand the way these international law firms work, and we try to deliver a service which is in these standards. And also, but we have this local expertise in Morocco, so we have to understand local constraints, local requirements, and deliver a service which is standard for international law firms.
And how do you keep that going? It's interesting because you're a business oriented. I think you've talked about trilingual, the importance of that. You're a multilingual boutique. And you have to be agile, flexible, and responsive while you're collaborating on large kind of cross-border transactions. So how do you balance all of that together?
We'll do our best. It's not easy every day, especially with the teams, the clients. It's very difficult because, like in all the international law firms, time is the essence. We have to be responsive. But we should also be very rigorous, deliver quality, and also I have business-focused advices. So, as I said, in Morocco, it's a civil law country, so a lot of regulations. Sometimes clients would like to see what is the sanction if they are not compliant with some regulations. So we try always to arbitrate between all these legal requirements and the willingness of the client.
You've talked about the trilingual aspect. How important is that, the fluency in Arabic, French and English, in the kind of legal work, the cross-border and international work that you do? And tell us about your team and their trilingual ethos and abilities.
It's essential, as I said, to be trilingual in Morocco, especially in international law firms, because we have to interact with the foreign clients in English. We have to interact with the local clients in French most of the time. The top CEO, the language written is in French. And we have to interact with the authorities and the courts in Arabic. And Arabic, we have to distinguish between the Arabiya al-Fusha, which is the language used for the written Arabic, for the decisions, and the Darija, our dialect in Morocco, which is the language that we speak with most of the Moroccans. So maybe not 3, but 4.
4 languages, okay. Yeah. You've upped the game. Tell me this. You actively are hiring lawyers, and you hire trilingual and the next generation of lawyers. How will they thrive in a platform like Tamimi's, and what will they add? Why is it important for that next generation of lawyers to be involved in a platform that's going to be offered now in Morocco via Tamimi and yourselves?
I think it's a unique opportunity to join our firm and to work from the Casablanca office that we are launching for lawyers coming from Morocco, but also from France, from the US, from Canada. As I said, it's very important to be trilingual, but Today we can rely on technology also. We can rely on AI, on some electronic tools that will help us in our day-to-day. So yes, we rely on these trilingual lawyers, but they can also be helped by technology. And in any case, they will learn in our firm.
The cornerstone of any law firm is building trust, credibility, alignment with your clients.
Yeah.
So even in the age of tech and AI, that's hugely important. Tell me, how do you ensure that happens, and what lessons or principles do you bring to the table about collaboration that are important for trust and alignment with your clients?
Look, it's the cornerstone of the relationship with our clients is trust. So I think it's they are every time looking for responsiveness, because time is the essence. Even if you deliver quality, if it's not made at the right moment, it's useless. I think that's the first quality to build this trust. But after responsiveness, there is the quality of your work and how you deliver this advice and how these advices are streamlined to the questions of the client. So we try to be responsive, to deliver quality in accordance with international standards, and trust. We're building it every day with the clients.
I'm going to ask you to look into the future. Where will you be in 5 years? Where do you see this partnership growing, this collaboration, and where will you fit in the legal ecosystem sometime from now?
Hopefully in 5 years we'll be the leading law firm international law firm in Morocco. Not dedicated only for Moroccan clients, not dedicated only to GCC clients, but all international clients, whatever their nationality. So yeah, I think that's it's our objective is to be the leading law firm in Morocco.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all the very best in this collaboration.
Thank you very much.